Question number 3 of the January 2025 S1 paper tells us that a factory makes rugs and blankets from wool or cotton or polyester. 30% of the items made are rugs and 70% of the items made are blankets. 60% of the rugs are made from wool, 35% of the blankets are made from wool, 10% of the rugs are made from cotton, and 20% of the blankets are made from cotton. The rest of the rugs and blankets are made from polyester. An item made by the factory is selected at random, and we need to complete the diagram below to illustrate this information. We are told that 30% of the items made are rugs, so that's 3/10, and 70% of the items made are blankets, so that's 7/10. From the rugs, 60% are made from the wool, that's 6/10. 10% are made from cotton, that's 1/10. We are not told about the polyester, but we are told that the rest are polyester. So in order to find the polyester, we need to add the wool and cotton up and take that away from 1. That leaves us with 3/10. For blankets, we are told that 35% are made from wool, that's 7/20. 20% are made from cotton, that's 4/20. And the rest are made from polyester, so that's 9/20. In part B, part I, we need to find the probability that the item selected is not made from wool. So what we are looking for is the items that are not made from wool. So we could just outline the paths that we need to take. So we need rugs that are not made from wool, so from cotton and from polyester. And we need blankets that are not made from wool, so cotton and polyester. Now we need to find the probability that we're gonna get a rug that's cotton plus the probability that we're gonna get a rug plus polyester plus the probability that we'll get a blanket that's cotton plus the probability that we're gonna get a blanket that's polyester. So we know all the probabilities, so we can just find it simply. We do 3/10 because that's the probability of getting a rug, times by 1/10 because that's the probability that the rug is cotton. And we do the same for the polyester, which is 3/10. Plus the probability of getting a blanket is 7/10, and the probability that it's cotton is 4/20. Plus the probability that we're gonna get a blanket that's polyester. We get an answer of 0.575. In part II, we are told that given that this item is not made from wool, we need to find the probability that it is a blanket. When we see the word given, we immediately know what we're working with. So we need to find the probability that it's going to be a blanket, given that it is not made from wool. So wool dash. When we see given, we always know that we're working with this here. That just means the probability of the intersection of the blanket with the wool dash divided by the probability of the wool dash. In part I, we already found the probability that the item selected is not made from wool, which we found to be 0.75. So P, probability of W dash, is 0.575. And we need to find the intersection where it is a blanket but not made from wool. So the intersection of the blanket, which is not woolen, is this. So we already said that this times this and this times this is the intersection for when the blanket is not woolen, so we're excluding the wool. So that's just 0.7 times 0.2 plus 0.45. That's the probability where the blanket intersection wool dash divided by the probability of wool dash, which is 0.575 as we found earlier. And putting that into the calculator, we get an answer of 91/115.